Hello everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners, and welcome to a ranking video. We're past the stages of deeply analyzing every single detail of these January 1st, 2022 Ninjago sets, or really understanding the meaning behind what these sets are supposed to be. Now it's just time to kick back and have some fun looking at these sets, worst to first. So let's get right into it. Arriving last in the number 9 spot, we have Lloyds Race Car Evo. And while this is one of the better looking sets compared to the rest, it's really not by that much, and this doesn't really have much that stands out to me. There's just something about where the wheels are placed that lack interest. I feel like the back wheels should be a little raised, maybe spread apart from the chassis to give this thing some extra grip. As it stands right now, it just feels like a brick with wheels. In the number 8 spot, we have Jay's Thunder Dragon Evo. And the reason I put this over the last is because it does have that clutch, those wings on the elbows. I like that a lot. It looks super fun when the wings are in that spot. It really feels like you're in control of the dragon. It's just that the $20 price point, plus the fact that this is made for little kids, combined for a visually not that great thing. But the more I look at this, I'm starting to like it more and more. In the number 7 spot, we have Lloyd's Ninja Mech for $10, and this is actually a 4+ set. The reason I put this here is because it proves that you can keep things simple while also giving it dignity. And this is so much better than the 4+ Electro Mech, because there the shoulders were too broad compared to the feet. But here, the shoulders are in the right place, the legs are in the right place. It makes for a good product, and all for $10, that's pretty good. In the number 6 spot, we have Kai's Fire Dragon Evo, and this really proves that the $30 price point is a lot better for dragons in this style. The only thing here is while the shoulders are in the right place, they're nice and broad, unlike the Jay's Thunder Dragon Evo, I think the wings are a little too small here. If they were a little bit bigger, I think this thing would have looked amazing. Or just put them on the elbows if you can't make them too big. In the number 5 spot, we have the Ninja Dojo Temple. And while this is probably one of the better looking builds, it's mainly meant for play, and that's where I think it kind of fails, because they give you so many ninja and a pretty sizable mech for Kai, and then for villains you're getting 2 of them and then one tiny rolling vehicle. And for a wave where we don't get much villain stuff or a set focused on a villain thing, I think it's important that the villain would probably get the mech here, and then Kai would get the tiny car. The minifigures and the play features are all amazing in the set, especially the fact that you can ram into a wall of this dojo and break it. I think that's fantastic. The only thing is that if they swapped out the parts for the mech and built something for the bad guys, you know, something bigger, and then made something smaller for Kai or Cole or something, I think it would have changed so much. In the number 4 spot, we have Lloyd's Legendary Dragon, and I really love this thing. The fact that you can pop out the wings like that is so cool, and it's going to make this set feel even more grand than it already is, because with that huge chest and broad shoulders and also pretty sizable wings, they got the wing size right this time, it's going to be pretty fun. The only thing I wish is if the bad guys got something more than that tiny shooter, and that's going to be a common theme throughout all these sets, where you just want more for the bad guys since they really aren't getting much this wave. But obviously, if you really use your imagination, this doesn't have to be a Lloyd Dragon. Maybe you can make the snakes control this and fight it against the Ninja Dojo Temple. So it really isn't a huge issue. In the number 3 spot, we have Jay and Nia's Race Car Evo, and this here solves that whole bad guy problem for me. It's completely balanced. You're getting a helicopter for the bad guys, and while it's smaller than the actual car, it's able to fly, giving the snakes an advantage here. Plus the other guy gets spider arms as well, so I can really see the fight here. The only thing that bugs me is the front wheel rims are a completely different style than the back. I mean, if you just flip those back wheels, they'll look a lot like those front wheels. It's such a weird design choice, and it makes this thing look like 2 different things combined. But other than that, it's a pretty good looking car. This is what this wave is supposed to be, and it does that while looking decent as well. In the number 2 spot, we have the Ninja Ultra Combo Mech, and this is generally a very imposing thing, plus the fact that it has play features where it's able to split into 4 other vehicles just makes it all the more exciting. It also makes me feel a lot of other special feelings, because this reminds me of my old channel logo. Just a little quick history here, the channel logo used to be all 4 elements crashing down on Earth. Then I started making Ninjago videos, and I made it all 4 ninja in the same order of elements, and then as we grew a little bit more, I turned it into bricks to represent all that. So to me, this mech represents the same thing. It represents all the elements and ninja, and so I kind of like seeing this as a four corners mech almost. But now it's time to get into the number one spot, and you're gonna be shocked when you see this, but it is Zane's Power Up Mech Evo. And to me, this is what the whole wave should have been. It's something that is fun, it's something that is cheap, and it's something that looks good and has dignity at the same time. And it proves that Evo can look good while being fun at the same time. It's only $10 and you're getting so much in this set. This is 6+ just like Jay's Thunder Dragon Evo, and it's cheaper, but it does it so much better. And that is all for this ranking on the 2022 sets. Now, if I was not looking at price and everything, I guess the Ninja Dojo Temple and the Ultra Combo Mech and Legendary Dragon would be on top. But just looking at the prices and everything together, this is my ranking. And it might change as I see the sets in real life, because all these images are specifically put in certain angles to make the sets look a certain way. And sometimes sets actually look better when they're not manufactured images like that. Thank you for watching a ranking video. I hope you had fun. I definitely did, just relaxing and ranking. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.